here today with Jason Livingstone, Managing Director of Metalicity. Jason, thanks for your time.
Oh, you're most welcome, thank you.
In the smaller end of the exploration listed company space, it's really important to hit deadlines. How pleased are you that on the first exploration program you hit the deadline?
Very much so. It is, it's exceptionally important to do what you say you're going to do and by when. So to hit those timelines and to have the results that we had, very, very pleasing. So yes, very, very happy that we met those timelines.
Talking about results, well firstly, what were you hoping to achieve by this program?
Look, we designed this program to understand the mineralisation that we observed and to slightly extend. So it wasn't about just going off and drilling where we knew we were going to get mineralisation. We knew we were going to get mineralisation, but we wanted to extend it. It's not about trying to define what we already know. We wanted to extend those limits, and that's exactly what we did.
How important through this program was it to test the extensions, to push the known mineralisation out further and to give you comfort to keep going?
Certainly. Look, that's a brilliant question. To go back a step, when we first entered into this farming agreement with Next Metals, we commissioned some detailed mapping. We wanted to understand what was going on in this ground, certainly at Kikania and also Yundamindra. And what we found was that the structures are key. Most gold project structure is key, but the actual extent of these structures aren't truly known. And what we actually found was that we potentially have up to 8 kilometres of additional strike of the Diamantina Cosmopolitan Cumberland sort of structures. So to put that in context, the DCC trend is a 1.4 kilometre structure. Yes, there's slight jogs in it where mineralisation slightly offset, but nevertheless, 360,000 ounces was produced from 1.4 kilometres. Now, we have the DCC trend on a singular tenement. We also have another trend called the Alterna trend. We also have the Champion trend, and we also have the Leopold and McTavish trend, which seem to be on the same sort of structure there. And from the historical drilling that we have, and from the mapping that we've done, we have nearly 8 kilometres of strike, which doesn't have a single drill hole into it. So to have 1.4 kilometres, which has illustrated nearly 360,000 ounces of production, and we have nearly 8 kilometres of strike to actually test, let alone within those known areas where we've managed to slightly extend the mineralisation that we know of, that to me is a huge success that this is proving to be quite a prolific gold project. So that's where I'm sitting at this point in stage with this project.
You seem excited by the results and what you learned from these results.
Very much so, very much so. We could have easily gone off and done what the historical operators have done, of stepping out maybe 5-10 metres away from a known intercept and trying to replicate that. What we certainly tried to do was expand our knowledge base significantly and in a short amount of time as well. And we managed to achieve that. The program was actually very, very successful, but not having those spectacular numbers of 5+ metres at a plus 100 grams, which this project has certainly displayed previously. The fact of the matter is we got the structure outside of the known areas that the existing drilling exists. So to me, that proves the concept that these structures continue. Between Diamantina and Cosmopolitan was a good example where there's some historical underground development, and of which in my exploration target I discounted that area to 0, where I believed there was no mineralisation left. To prove that that wasn't the case, I needed a drill hole, and in an area where there was no previous drilling, we managed to get 2 metres at 21 grams in an area which hasn't been drilled before. So with Champion, I thought, fantastic, cool. I'm going to go off, step quite a fair way away from a good concentration of drilling where we did get some significant historical drill hole intercepts of very high tenure grades. But I wanted to step out about 50 metres. And what I did there was I went in between 2 drives, and unfortunately we got stope fill.
And what does that mean for the layman?
Stope fill is basically, it's underground workings which have been backfilled with waste material. So that's what's actually happened there. But to me, what got me excited is that where those historical drill holes were also in areas of underground development, and where you had 6 metres, 160 odd grams. But the old timers were preferential in this area, so I would have loved to have seen what that was before they mined it. So Yes, so that's what's got me excited, is we've managed to prove the concept.
Where to from here?
Look, next steps are to start planning for a much larger program. We have proven the concept that mineralisation does extend. We need to start defining that in compliance with a 2012 sort of mineral resource estimate. That certainly won't be this year. That's certainly it's a lot of work to do a mineral resource estimate, but we understand the mineralisation. We need to extend it further, and we need to essentially pattern drill these prospects out, so we start talking resources, not just drill hole intercepts. So that's the plan forward. We need to start talking resources, not just drill hole intercepts.
Jason, thanks for your time.
You're most welcome.